Hey YouTube, I'm always post 1975. There's a question down there. Games that were massively hyped or overhyped games that actually delivered, that actually lived up to their potential. I think it's safe to say, since, right back in day one, like Pac-Man, E.T., on the Atari 2600, it's always been part and parcel of the gaming industry that companies would just throw this massive amount of money at marketing their games. They would just make this behemoth campaign to basically convince you it was absolutely brilliant. So you would rush out, like a brain dead zombie and buy it on day one without even reading it in a magazine. Tidbits here and there, little leaked articles, screenshots in magazines, maybe a teaser trailer on the TV, or maybe on a sort of current affairs show or something. They talk about talking to the programs or something. That certainly happened a lot of times over here in the past. But more often than not, you can market anything you want. You can have this behemoth marketing campaign. You can throw a shit ton of money at anything you want. But if the game is, as I say more often than not, a sandal full of dog shit, then you can't polish it at all. It's still just gonna fucking fail. It does make me think, because this video is actually inspired by the fact that on the live feed last night, people were waving around a copy of Rise of the Robots. Rise of the Robots is a perfect example of something that was kind of, marketed almost a year or so before it came out, and just little bits here and there. And I'd love to meet some of Rise of the Robots and then just ask them, out of curiosity, which is, did you at any point when you were making this game actually not look at it as a program and just go, it looks shiny and fantastic, but pick up a pad, play it, and realised that it was shit? I don't know, but examples of games that were overhyped to me that just absolutely did not deliver. ODST is an absolutely brilliant example. The fact that you had the Nathan Fillion in it, the bloke from Firefly, I was sold on that. On Xbox Live, and they showed you these little clips and stuff, and it wasn't necessarily gameplay. I was so hyped for that game, and when I got it, I was kind of like, do you know what you are? I don't think you do. These stealth levels don't work. They're shit and they're boring. The only bits I do like are when it's basically a regular Halo game. Pick one. And they had absolutely, because I love the Halo commercials, this real-time, real movie sort of, glimpse into the Halo world. They're absolutely fantastic. That game did not live up for me. Medal of Honor Warfighter, that was hyped to balls, and they released a completely unfinished, buggy piece of shit that I was completely looking forward to. I was gutted about that. And even Halo Reach, by no means a bad game, because lots of the overhyped games are not necessarily a bad game. They just don't live up to what we were promised in this campaign before release. But yeah, Halo Reach, I just felt, alright, it's better than ODST, but it just felt underwhelming compared to what I was promised I would get. But every now and then I think it's safe to say that there is a game that's hyped through the roof, and when you pick it up and you're nervous, you're anxious, when we're pessimistic, you think when you're going to stick it in, you're fully expecting it to be shit. But every now and then one surprises you, and it absolutely lives up 100% to the hype or the marketing campaign. And I would love to know what yours is, because I'm pretty sure everyone has that game that they were kind of a little bit worried about, when they bought, and then it did actually 100% deliver. That's easy for me. That's Star Wars The Force Unleashed on the Wii. I've been playing a lot of this because I've been playing it on my Wii U, and obviously it upscales, and it looked absolutely fantastic on the Wii, to be honest. I love and adore this game. This to me is, the marketing campaign was through the roof. I remember going into Toys R Us 4 months before it came out, and you could buy Starkiller's lightsaber in there. I was really, really psyched for this game. And in the magazines and the clips and stuff, downing the Star Destroyer with the Force, I was like, this is going to be amazing. And I popped it in, and it blew my face off. It's a fully rounded story. It's set between 3 and 4. It's incredible. You care about the characters, you're invested in the characters. The way it tells the story is brilliant. It's absolutely epic. For a Wii game, the graphics are absolutely fantastic. The controls are sublime. It's a perfect example of how you do motion controls properly. When you're flicking the nunchuck and stuff and using the remote, you can lecky bolt people, you can just collapse the environment and then pick up pieces and throw them at people, pick up stormtroopers, chuck a lightsaber into their chest. It's incredible. And the bonus characters you can play at, it's a loving tribute to Star Wars, which is a Star Wars, fan. Absolutely amazing. But as I said, the story is incredible. In the end, I won't give it away, just blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. But it's set between 3 and 4, and it's a story that they should have made into a movie. I don't know how much directly involved Lucas was, but this is a labour of love. Not the fucking prequel movies, they're shit. This should have been a movie, absolutely should have been a movie. It's through the roof epic. It's got quick time events, but you don't dislike them because they're wrapped up in a lovely envelope of Star Wars, you know. Taking down an AT-ST, you know, in overly polished, you know, quick time events with the Force and stuff, brilliant. Taking out a Rancor beast, you know, I love it. It's just a shame the sequel was so shit on the Wii. It looked amazing, but they kind of ditched the motion controls, which pissed me off. Although, while I think this is better than the PlayStation 3 version and the 360 version, because I have played them, the sequel was better on the PlayStation 3 and the 360. It's like it did a U-turn. But yeah, I think this game's absolutely incredible, and it should have been a movie, as I said, but then let's be honest, you know, when it comes to prequel movies, I could eat corn, take a shit, and look in a bowl, and that's probably, you know, got a better chance of being a decent prequel movie than that rubbish. Which is why it disappoints me, because Lucas, you know, or LucasArts got properly back to form on this game. So yeah, I'd love to know what you think. Was there a game, despite the massive marketing hype, that you popped it in and you were very, very genuinely surprised, or, you know, pleasantly surprised, you were blown away, it completely and utterly 100% lived up to the hype? I would love to know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.